Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously China, it's a massive sport. So on television, it's in the top 2-3 sports in China. So that means broadcast hours, that means audiences, it means everything. And even we don't have as much content as some of the bigger sports like football and basketball, who are having, so much content, so many matches every single week in all the different leagues all over the world, plus the FIFA events themselves. So we have much less content, but we're still competing with them in China. So, that's a massive market and a massive, great situation for us there, and many brands see that. So, for example, our long-term partner, which is Lipa, over 10 years now, and okay, they also saw Europe as an opportunity for table tennis, but it's also a chance for them to make some inroads into China. We also see the reverse, actually, which is good for us, that some Chinese brands who, we know China as a strong manufacturing place, but we don't know so many, strong Chinese brands. And now we start to see that they use, because they know table tennis so well, that they use table tennis as a tool to maybe promote themselves outside of China also. So that's been also very good for us. For example, we have a new, originally we had Volkswagen also using table tennis to grow in China, and now it's the reverse. We have a Chinese car brand. It's GAC. It's a Guangzhou Automobile Corporation, and they're using table tennis and the world tour to promote themselves in Europe and other parts of the world where we go. So, actually, for China, the visibility, as I said already, it's massive. We're the top 2 or 3 sports on television, on the main channel in China, on CCTV5 sports channel, and every World Championships, it's for sure one of the biggest events on Chinese television throughout the year. 150 million viewers. It's comparative with any other event, basically. So the visibility for sponsors is fantastic. Also, our sport plays well for visibility because it's a small court. The camera catches the one place all the time, so you can't miss the sponsors' logos, basically. So it's good for sponsors like that. But also, because table tennis has had such a political kind of background, also and especially in China, like the ping pong diplomacy and these kind of things. And because the Chinese market is still important to have those political connections, no matter what business that you're doing, then table tennis has been a good tool also for some companies to come in and through table tennis and make the connections with government, etc., etc. So it's not only the visibility that we have, which is of course important for brands, but it's also that connection that we can give them to the government and higher level people in China. Yeah, well, if they're one of the major sponsors of an event, you will be visible on the television 90% of the time, which, if you compare to football or Formula One racing, and the logo is flying past, and you might catch it if you're lucky. That's a big difference. So, that's definitely a benefit of sponsoring table tennis.